Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, and this is Princess Maker 2 Regeneration, which I got for free from the developer. So, as you may recall in the last episode, this is Nyotengu, named after one of my favorite Dead or Alive girls, and we are in the middle of Operation Worst Father Ever, but I'm going to keep it a secret as to precisely what ending I am chasing. So, what we need to do now is we need to send her on her first errantry, but I need to test to make sure that it's going to work. So we're going to send her to the farm twice. Her stamina is just below where I want it. I would prefer it at 500 to 550. I think 412 is going to be enough, but I want to have some more for this to be on the safe side. So we're going to send her to work twice. Then we're going to do errantry to the Western Desert. And yes, she does not need any weapons or armor, which I know sounds insane. That's why this is going to be a test. I don't know if this will work. But if she gets knocked out right now, it's not going to be a huge deal. She cannot die out on errantry. The worst that can happen is she will lose a fight and she'll be sent back to the house, whereupon she will gain a little relationship with Cube. That's the only thing that'll happen. So, we're specifically going to the Western Desert, and she sees some random farmer. We're going to ignore his ass. I guess I should probably talk to him. There's a specific route we need to take, and anytime it turns night like that, we're going to set up camp, because we're still going to try to be as safe as possible here. But our high stamina is going to probably keep us okay. So we just have a couple... Okay, there's a goblin. So, here's the thing with stamina. When it's higher than the opponent's stamina, which is a semi-hidden random number, you just frickin' run. And it totally works. At a certain point, running away is a guarantee success. So, if we run into any monster, we frickin' run away. That is what we do. We are going to play the coward's way for now. So we're going to run, and it worked. And now we're going to go over here. That's $800. Excellent. Now we're sitting on $4 grand, and we're going to camp again. And I might be camping a little too much here. But as long as she is guaranteed to run away from all these enemies, we won't have to camp. We will just be able to run through. I'm going to take a risk here because we're adding up the days here. That's the one that I think we might have a problem with. Okay, good. We ran from the crow. Alright, since we ran from the crow, we can run from basically everything in this area. So we no longer need to run. So we're going to go here. And when you approach the spring, there's a spirit fairy. I should probably voice that. I wonder if she was nude in the original release. Please, give me back my egg. Huh? I am the spirit of the spring, the protector of the water in this area. The gem of the spirit ring you hold is a spirit egg. A spirit egg? We spirits lay an egg but once every 99 years. At long last I bore an egg 1 year before now, only to have it stolen away from me. The egg will naturally hatch after a year passes, but the newly born spirit will die without the water of the spring. Oh. The lifespan of a spirit is exactly 100 years. If no child is born, subject verb agreement, the spring loses its protection and will dry up. Please, return the egg to me. You poor thing, I feel bad for your situation, but this is a sentimental gift from my father. Give it to her, Nyotengu. We get an extra $1,000. Okay, I understand, and I will return it to you. Thank you. With this, the spring is saved. It's fine. It was yours to begin with. You are a kind young lady. I pray that you have a wonderful life. Not if I have anything to say about it. The spirit of the spring smiled faintly, then disappeared below the water. Nyotengu gains 50 refinement. Great, we're about to turn that into 0. Oh, hi, Pseudo-Dragon. Love your face. We do have one more thing we can try to do here, although now I'm not 100% sure if we have enough time. But it's okay, we've done the main thing we needed to do. Okay. So the giant crow had higher stamina, so our dash didn't work. Now, even though our hit points are way higher, stamina is a different number for enemies. So the point is, we can't do anything. So probably Nyotengu's going to get the crap kicked out of her. So we were unable to... Yeah. Yep, okay. That's fine. It kind of sucks. We were only able to do one of our 2 objectives, but I got a lot of information there. And as long as we keep this up, we'll be okay. So now we need to practice fighting. Luckily, we have nearly 5 grand, so we can... Oh, even better. Let's just rest. Because we have 5 grand, we can just go ham on teaching her skills at school, and that's not going to hurt our... It'll hurt our money, but it won't hurt our numbers otherwise very much. So we're going to study first at the... martial arts. We're going to go to the martial arts one because it eventually teaches defense. And defense is the hardest number to raise. We do want attack, but that's okay. We'll get that later. And combat skill is both her dodge rate and her accuracy when attacking. So we're going to get her combat skill up to 100, and she will be what I love in Monster Rancher, which is always hit, never be hit. The other thing about taking her through these schools is take a look at her fighter reputation. Her fighter reputation is sitting at 96, but as she's learning here, you can see the fighter reputation is climbing upward. Fighter reputation is the sum of combat skill and attack and defense, plus it will have modifiers later for other things that we're going to do. But right now, the most important thing is to just get her combat skill number up, because the reputation will come eventually. Right now, the most important thing is to get that combat skill up so she can dodge everything that comes at her. Every fight, even in the wilderness, has a time limit, and if she can just land a couple shots and dodge everything else, even if those shots aren't going to do much for her, then it's enough to get her to win fights, because the enemy will run away from her. And now we are in the advanced course, I think, so she should start learning defense here soon. Oof. There's another way to learn defense, which is going to be... Oh, cool. Okay, that's the hero of fighting. I should probably have voiced that. My body feels lighter now. Yup, combat skill increased, and that also increases her cap. So her cap for combat skill is now 103. And we need to maximize the shit out of that. I'm mainly doing this just to try to get any sort of defense going, but she's still striking out on defense. Kind of a bad roll here so far. There it goes. Okay, we got a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, it's climbing up there. Our fighter reputation is already at 150, so we are more than halfway along where we need to go to chase our ending. And so she's capped her combat skill. Her defense is still climbing up, but very slowly. So now we're going to switch her to attacking once she's done here. Okay, traveling fortune teller, don't care about you, go away. Still have over 2 grand. We're going to go back to the fencing school. Fencing school will teach attacking, and attacking gains are consistent. So we should be able to get her up to 100 attacking pretty quickly, and you can see, just how smooth this is. She's going to be an excellent fighter. Now attack only gets her so far. She's also going to need a weapon and armor, but we will get those for her, because money will be no object sooner than later. We just have to... Yep, keep going. Keep going. The weapon is more important. It's better to save up and get the best weapon than worry about armor, because once you have 103 combat skill, almost always at 103 combat skill, you're going to dodge everything they send at you anyway. Alright, so this douche is going to try to take the fencing school sign. This is like some old school dojo samurai stuff. If we do nothing, or if we challenge and lose the fight, he takes the sign and it shuts down the fencing school for a couple months. I'd prefer that not to happen, so we're going to try this, but I don't think we're going to succeed. Wait just a minute! You'll have to go through me! Damn, girl. You got guts, huh? Okay. So, his hit points aren't very good. We'll whack him even though we don't have a weapon? See, that still hit for 44 damage, and she dodged. So, again, always hit, never be hit. Okay, well, eating magic isn't going to help. We do theoretically want her to eventually have some magic defense, but it's not that important because... Okay. Yeah, she got the crap kicked out of her. That's okay. That's fine. She just won't be able to attend the fencing school? Yeah, the training hall is currently closed and fencing is unavailable. That's okay. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to send her to work, but the first thing I need to check is what the best weapon is for her. It's the katana. 2,000 gold plus 20 attack plus 10 combat skill, although I think with the sword these are still subject to the cap. So I don't think combat skill will turn into 113, but whatever. So we need 2 grand, so that's fine. Since the place is closed, we're just going to send her to work on the farm for a couple times, and then have some time off, and I'll give you money. And we only need to do this for a couple months, and we'll have our $2,000. Also, we gave the ring to the lake spirit in September. So in this September, we will get $2,000 given to us for a $1,000 profit. And at that point, we can go back in and try to do the other objective I tried to do in the desert. So here's some money. I'm planning several steps ahead, which is the exact opposite I have done every single Princess Maker on the channel to this point, but why not? We're gonna see how well this does. And part of the reason we're doing this, by the way, is because you all have watched the hell out of Princess Maker 2. View counts were much stronger than I expected, and I'm willing to do even more runs of Princess Maker if you all want me to. If there's a particular ending you want me to chase, if there's a particular thing you want to see, you know, let me know. This playthrough is going to be very different than Tamaki's playthrough, and we can aim for any ending that you all may want to see. I just have to do a little bit of reverse engineering, check the wikis, and try to think things through. That's the big thing, thinking this through. Because I came up with the plan on how I thought I would need to do this, but I didn't fully practice it, so I think this is going to work. It's still... Oh shit, I forgot to give her money. It'll still kind of come down to the end because the morality number is the one that I'm most worried about. The others I think I can manipulate pretty well. And once we get her to the point where she no longer has to do farm work, we'll be able to get refinement very easily. We'll be able to catch that number up. So I'm not too concerned with her situation right now. So time off, farm work. The nice thing is, I don't think any ending requires such perfect manipulation that you only have one shot. So you can always make a few mistakes here and there and still get the endings you desire. You just have to know how the systems work, how to take advantage of certain mechanics, and then kind of min-max to do what you need to do. And in this case, we've min-maxed our stamina to get up to over 500. She's also buff as hell at 500 strength, but that doesn't really help us. However, here, we're going to head to the armor. Going to buy ourselves a katana. Yep, buy. Excellent. And we're going to equip that shit, like so. And, oh, that did increase her combat skill and attack. Hot damn. Okay. Well, now she's all buff and stuff. She still can't take a punch, but that doesn't matter. We're going to study at the... no, we'll study at fencing twice. Never mind. Only once, because that's all I'd be able to afford. And then we'll work at the farm. And then we're going to errantry back to the western desert. The eastern woods are easier, but we don't want easy. We want specific things, and that is what we are going to be chasing. So that means her attack cap is 120 right now. Hot damn, there's a... Man, I can get almost all my fighter reputation that I need before even leaving the frickin' town. That's great. Okay, here we go, to the western desert. So, we're gonna go, and now that her strength has been shown to be crazy good, we can just not even bother camping. Oh, I'm so tempted to attack you. Not yet, though. I need your morality. I need morality. I cannot attack the townspeople yet. Now, one item I'm skipping over there to the left in that treasure box is called a Dragon Fang, and that will help combat skill as well. I'm intentionally avoiding it for now, because this isn't going to be the only time we're going to be here. We're going to be here a lot. So, I can get in a later run when I know I can survive that little string of jerks. Hello, Harpia. I'm going to run from you. Because there's only one enemy in this entire area who I need to fight, and none of you are it. Okay, Giant Crow stopped her even though she's a 516. At 550, I was able to consistently run away from the crow. But attack, he took 53 damage and fucking bailed, and that's what we want. So here is where good things are gonna happen. And this guy is the secret to success. So if we ever fight a skeleton, we will engage him because, clack, 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 he's not very strong. And, yep, we're just beating his ass. And just like that, we got ourselves 491 gold. It doesn't sound like much, but realize at the farm, that's about how much we get in 10 days. And we just got that from one single fight. No problem. We're going to walk in the Cave of Evil. In the depths of the cave, a pitch-black demon was in deep meditation. It's a demon! Ah, little girl, this is no place for humans. Wait, what's that pendant you've got there? It's the demon pendant I bought. My father gave this to me. Let me see. Oh, this is the real deal. The demon pendant. Little girl, this is worthless in the hands of a human. Why don't you give it to me? What? But this is a keepsake given to me by my father. Yeah, but all items and gifts I give you are for profit eventually. Not for free, of course. How about I grant you some demonic power in exchange? Nope. It's kind of you to make the offer, but no thank you. I don't need any sort of demonic power. How about money then? I'll buy it off you for 1,000 gold. Nope. How could I sell something that I got from my father to some demon? How about 1,500 gold then? Oh wait, shit. I think I fucked that up. I think I was supposed to take the demonic power. Oh crap. Alright, I'll take it for the money. Shit. You know what? It's fine. I don't think that's gonna screw me in the long run. But I was supposed to take the demonic power. It's okay. We're gonna rest up, because now we're gonna party with this devil. When Nyotengu broke camp, she heard lively voices from somewhere. What could that be? Nyotengu went in the direction of the voices. Huh? What do we have here? A human girl in a place like this? The demons! I am the great lord of the demons, Lucifon. Don't look so frightened. Tonight we feast and make merry. Won't you join us for a drink? I can't take alcohol from a demon. Besides, I'm underage. She would take it if her sin was higher, I think, or maybe her faith or morality being low enough. But either way, it's fine. I like your attitude. I shall bestow upon you some of my power. What kind of power is it that you desire? Okay, now, this is where we're going to trade faith for one of those 6 stats. So we're going to look over here. We can only do this once per visit. We definitely don't need stamina. We won't need strength. We don't need intelligence. She's going to be dumb as a post. Refinement is hurting right now. It's holding at 0. The thing is, if we go for refinement and we start building that up, that means we really can't work at the farm anymore. But we don't need to work at the farm anymore. We're big and strong, and our stamina is fine. If we really need more stamina later, we could trade some faith for stamina, or just get it a different way. Glamour also needs to be more than 200. Or we could refuse. So we need refinement and glamour. So either one of those. And I actually don't know which would cause me more problems. Tell you what, let's go with glamour for now. That way I can actually leave her in the farm for a bit longer, because I do want stamina at 550. So I will choose glamour. Fantastic! In exchange, I shall make off with some of your faith. Nyotengu's glamour increased by 49, and faith only decreased by 16. Boy, trading your faith in God for more power is just the best. I don't know why more people don't do that. Okay, so when you're on an adventure, this is all in real time as well. If you want to grind, you don't need to run back and forth. You just need to hang out in one place, which is what we're doing now. I wish we could trade our faith for glamour more often than we have, but it's fine. This is also helping us get our sin up, because every time we kill anything, our sin goes up a few points. We're already up to 34. Now, there was a bigger jump on the sin because we traded our faith. But sin's going to be a little tough to get up, because if we try to get it up through working, there's going to be some issues with that. So I would rather, right now, just try to build it up here. This demon is not super helpful, but if we can defeat him, we get a little bit of money. And I think this treasure box down here may have money. We may want to chase that on another run. Actually, oh, we've got time. Let's go get that. Let's actually go get that treasure chest. I mean, we've got over 3 grand right now, so we've got the money that we'll be all right. Right? I cannot remember what is in that treasure chest. Treasure is never random. It's always the same thing. For now, we're gonna fight everything that comes at us, because that will get our sin up. Our sin's now up to 40. It's climbing. Akamura has joined me this morning. She is not on mic, but she is hearing me just completely destroy this girl's life. And, you know, this is why we're never going to have kids. Yeah, and Akamura's the same thing at the same time. Alright, so $600 from that chest. That was worth it. Now, giant crows are helpful too, because there is a very thin chance they're going to drop an item that's helpful for us. But it doesn't matter if we never get one. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We're on the right track for what we're doing. Ugh. could kick myself for not taking the demonic power. That was what I needed. It's called Circe's or Circe's. Huh. I may need to hang on to that. Anyway, it's called Circe's Charm, and I believe it's that one. I believe it's Circe's Charm. And every year on her birthday, she gains skills. Although maybe I'm mixing that up with the. Maybe. Oh shit, she's very hurt. Hold on, let's camp. Let's rest. There's no reason to. No reason to completely wound ourselves here. Yeah. Anyway, so there's gonna be a lot of waiting around here while the time goes. We're just hoping for skeletons to attack us, and sometimes they just straight up won't, and that's okay. But if they do, we want to take advantage of that, because as you can see, we are now sitting pretty at over 5 grand, and we have all the money in the world, especially compared to Tamaki's run from before. This will also allow us to constantly give her money when she goes out. That way we can keep her stress under control. And we're basically just going to bribe our daughter all the way until victory. We'll have to visit the church again in a minute, probably, just to make sure her faith stays a little high. I'm very cognizant that her stress is 97, her faith is 116. It's close enough that I have to be a little cautious there, but nothing we can't handle. And nothing that is going to go awry for us. Oh, he magicked Nyotengu to death. Okay, well that's fine. I mean unconsciousness. Not a problem. Okay, she's here, she's fine, she's healthy, everything's good. Now I could give her armor. That would help me out as well. If I buy her mithril armor, that gives her some huge numbers, especially for magic defense. Because mithril armor also has a chance that it just straight up blocks a magic spell. But I'm going to hold off on that for now. I'm going to keep the money we've got. Well, let's see. What am I saving up for, though? Am I saving up for anything? I don't think I'm saving up for anything. Well, no, wait. The mysterious douchebag will come along. And he sells the necklace. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I have my plan. Alright, so for now, keep working on your fencing. Oh, wait. Take time off first. Then study your fencing. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. If I'm gonna use that demon dress, I may have to make sure she's underweight. Or not underweight, but under being overweight, which... Thankfully, between comments and the FAQs I read, there are ways that you can get around that as well. You just have to do it carefully, but... Okay, so her attack cap is 120, if I remember right. So... She's almost at 150 rep already, and we haven't even done anything. Yeah, okay, so she's capped. She's not going to get anything more from this. But Lady Valkyrie is going to give us some power. She gained 4 points of attack, so her cap is 124. And she can be a Gravekeeper, but we're not making her a Gravekeeper. How is it almost a half hour already? I said I was going to do 2 years. But since we're at 30 minutes, I should probably stop. I guess. I do want to keep the episodes relatively normal, so I guess I'll stop here at 30 minutes. And in the next episode, we're going to work a little bit on the farm. We're going to do another errantry to get more money, and we're going to go back to the church. That will be the plan. Okay, anyway, I'll do that in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode. I wish I had planned that better. Wish I had been more consistent. But, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, Nyotengu. You're so happy. You're so innocent right now, and you have no idea what's in store for you.